From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
Good evening, everyone. It was an absolutely gorgeous day out there today. A little breezy for some of us in the valley, but overall pretty nice. And I expect more of the same tomorrow. The winds will be weaker, but we will see an increase in those cloud cover in the cloud cover for tomorrow. Now, as we go through the weekend and even into Monday, we've got off and on rain. Some will see much more rain than others, and snow levels will be fairly high. This is a warm source of moisture coming in that'll keep our snow levels around 6,000 feet or higher. Then once we get past this rain, we've got some spring-like temperatures making their way through a good portion of next week. Let's take a look at your Krueger's Quickcast for your Thursday, February 20th. And tonight, we're going to drop down somewhere in the low 40s here for the valley. I do expect teens and 20s off to the east. To the north, in many parts of Siskiyou County, mid to upper 30s, 20s. And then low 30s Trinity County, upper 30s inland, and looks like upper 30s to low 40s for the coast. Now, out the door tomorrow morning, as mentioned, there may be a few more clouds out there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Temperatures are going to be fairly cold off to the east, and for the coast in the valley, those temperatures are going to be in the low 40s. So the big stream of moisture right here, that's going to be our source of moisture for the rain that we do, or many of us see throughout the weekend, and that's going to be impacting us, looks like, Saturday, Sunday, maybe even into Monday. So we look at Futurecast here, and there you can see some of the high clouds that kind of filter in through midday. There's around midday of some of the high clouds. Rain still off to our west. Now, this first batch, it's pretty weak. So it's going to be sometime around tomorrow evening that we see a chance for some light rain, maybe some just sprinkles for Del Norte and parts of Siskiyou County. Then we get into midnight, so Saturday, right, early Saturday morning, eastern Siskiyou County and Modoc County, seeing some of that. And then, of course, another round coming in Saturday evening, which we'll get into that in the deeper dive forecast here in just a bit. Here's what we have tomorrow. Yeah, another gorgeous Friday. It looks like just some of the high clouds, temperatures mid to upper 60s in the valley, 40s, 50s for the higher elevations, and along the coast, you've got those temperatures in the upper 50s. Also, we'll call it partly cloudy here for the coast. All right, so the 7-day outlook. And again, we're going to dive in this a bit deeper here on the timing of everything. But yeah, Saturday evening, Saturday night, we got a chance for rain and the chance for showers for everyone in the valley on Sunday. The better chances will be to the north end of the valley, slimmer chances heading to the south like Chico. Mainly dry on Monday, and then it looks like we're going to see those skies part, and we're going to be looking at sunny skies here for Tuesday, really across the board. The coast, inland, and even Trinity County, for the most part, looking at chances for showers Saturday, especially Saturday afternoon. It's going to take the first half of the day should be dry on Saturday for both the coast and inland, and then probably late afternoon, early evening for Trinity County, and then those showers off and on Sunday and even into Monday, drying out and warming up by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And for Siskiyou County, again, you can see the off and on chance. Look at this, even as I mentioned, that chance for a sprinkle in the overnight, but mainly dry on Friday. Same thing for Alturas and also for Susanville as well. All right, so that's a look at Krueger's Quickcast. Now we're going to take a look at your deeper dive forecast. But before we do that, I do want you to remember that there's a 24-hour streaming channel that you have access to. And what's really cool about it is if you have a smart TV or any smart TV device, most likely it's got the YouTube app on it. That's a good place to start. Just search for Weather NorCal and look for the Weather NorCal YouTube channel. You can watch the 24-hour streaming channel. And what I love about the YouTube channel is that you can watch the video forecasts on demand, like this one, for example. Now, if you have Amazon Fire Stick or Roku, yeah, you can actually watch the 24-hour streaming channel on those devices as well through the free Weather NorCal app. Check it out. All right, so here again, here's the big picture. You've got this nice stream of moisture right here. This is an atmospheric river, a warm subtropical air that is moving on in. It's moist air, right? You see the yellows, oranges, and reds. So this is aimed right at pretty much Northern California. Now it does kind of, flare out onto the north and south of it, but the source of it is mainly pointing right towards the north coast, actually. Then we go into Sunday, it shifts a little bit more to the north. Now, if you watched earlier today, the morning and noon forecast, this had this even more to the north. it's not going to as far north now. It looks like it's going to stay a little bit closer to the south, a little bit closer to us, which means better chances for rain for almost everyone. Then on Monday, you see how we're getting this little sliver of moisture that may still impact us a little bit on Monday. That will give some areas a chance for showers, which again, we'll dive into that a little bit deeper here in just a bit. But there you can see by Tuesday, Wednesday, you've got the drier air moving in. So the atmospheric river, you can see it right here. We didn't have it today, we're not going to have it tomorrow, and then we see this spike. Now, we're mainly going to be in the blue category. That's the AR1. That's just beneficial rainfall. Don't have to worry about flooding or anything of that nature. Once you start getting into the greens and yellows, you got to at least start talking about and thinking about that potential for flooding. And then, of course, you don't have to think about it. It's most likely going to happen once you get it to AR4 or 5. We're nowhere near any of those categories. Now, it looks like we're close to AR2, but, for the most part, these are all the different forecast models. You may see this, a spaghetti plot, for example, on a hurricane. Kind of the same situation. You've got several different forecast models in here. So they all pretty much agree that for the most part, minus a couple outliers that kind of spike up into AR2. So for the most part, I think we'll be in AR1. We'll see a dip going into Sunday and then another slight spike here, not as strong as what we'll see here on Saturday for Monday, and then that drop, no longer atmospheric river influence by Tuesday and Wednesday. So what do we take out of this? It's going to bring us rain. That's the bottom line. But it's not going to be a ton of rainfall for everybody. Where we're going to see most amount of the rainfall is going to be places along the coast. All right, so let's take a look at that. Here we are, Saturday. Again, I think the first half of the day on Saturday is going to be dry. And we'll take a closer look at the, as we get into the weekend here in our shorter range forecast model. But this is kind of give you an idea. There you can see as we go through Sunday, there's Sunday noon, right? We are seeing some of those showers. As we go into Monday, we've got another system that I can kind of push through. That could bring some more showers for the coast. Some of the higher elevations, not as much possibly heading off to the east. And then by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday through next week, high pressure is going to build in. We've got plenty of sunshine, warmer temperatures. This area of low pressure is going to stay to our south and really won't impact us. So yeah, we've got some warmer weather in store for us by the time we do get past Monday, going into Tuesday, Wednesday in particular. So again, tomorrow, you've got the increase in the cloud cover throughout the day. As we go into the afternoon and evening, we start to see chances for showers for Del Norte and for Siskiyou County. There you can see 10 p.m. Siskiyou County. We go into midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's over Modoc County. Everyone else is looking at dry conditions, by the way. That moves on out, and then we're dry for the first half of the day on Saturday. So Saturday morning, you're starting off dry, some clouds, maybe some fog on the coast. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies elsewhere. Then we start to see the clouds increase again. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies by the afternoon for everyone, and eventually by 3 o'clock. So mid-afternoon, we start to see the rain kick in for the coast. That then shifts eastward by 6 p.m., just beginning to hit maybe the north end of the valley by 6 p.m. Saturday, but by Saturday night, it's spreading over all of the valley. Now, this is very light. This is not going to amount to much, folks. And then you can see another band right here for Saturday night. That will push eastward and will continue to maybe bring us a chance for showers going into Sunday morning. Heavier rainfall to the north and west. And I think we could continue that chance for showers at least through the first half of the day on Sunday, and then drier conditions for the valley by Monday. So looking at the forecast rainfall totals, and this is just going to take you through Sunday morning. Keep in mind we're going to see more through the day on Sunday and a little bit more on top of that on Monday. But this is where most of the rain is. I mean, you can clearly see it's to the north and west. That's what we typically see. Most likely less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall in the valley. And then, of course, it may be a little bit more than that once we get through the day on Sunday. So, maybe 1/10, 1/1500ths of an inch of rainfall at most, I think, for the valley. But I think we'll be pushing it by saying 1/4 of an inch. In fact, we take a look at another different forecast model here. And there you can see the lighter shades of green right here. That's about 1/100th of an inch of rainfall. And again, I think we could maybe put that 100th down towards Willows and Chico. Where you get that next shade of green here, that's right here, that's 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. Again, keep in mind that's through Wednesday. We're not going to see any rain Tuesday or Wednesday, so this would basically be through the weekend and Monday, and that's the extent of it for the valley. But look at that. I mean, just that main bullseye over Del Norte County. And then you can, again, this is a typical trend that we see. The bullseyes over Del Norte County, right? And you see that shape here, and it just, as you head to the south and east, you get less and less in the way of that rainfall. All right, so forecast snow. This is kind of fun just to show you just how high those snow levels will be. Some of the highest mountain peaks will see snow through the weekend. You know, Trinity Alps, there's the mountain of Mount Shasta, there's Lassen Peak, right? There's the Warner Mountains. Okay, so that's where we're going to see it. This is not going to impact your mountain travel. This is just going to be wet roads. But here we are talking about all this rain, the snow, but we still have drier than normal conditions in store for us once we get past this rain through Sunday and even into Monday. Warmer than normal conditions are in the forecast, and just for fun, looking at for the Redding area, you know, we've been talking about the last few days, maybe as early as the weekend or early next week, 70s, but we're pushing that back now. And it looks more like maybe as early as Tuesday, but I'm going with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even into that next Saturday, temperatures in the 70s. So it's coming. It'll be here. We still just got to wait some time for it. The winds, as mentioned, won't be as strong tomorrow, so another gorgeous day, just a few more clouds out there. Winds will be on the increase, and I think the strongest winds will be in where the bullseye of the heaviest rainfall will be. I don't think the winds will be quite as strong, say, for the valley, but, you know, the foothills east of the valley, some of the eastern mountains, a little breezy, and, you know, gusts up to 20, 30, 35 miles per hour along the coast, and some pretty gusty winds, maybe 40, 50 miles per hour for some of those mountain ridge tops as we go into Saturday and Sunday. Now, the wave heights, they're actually increasing a bit here through the day tomorrow. No small craft advisory for tomorrow morning, but by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, there's going to be a small craft advisory. We may see that extend onto Saturday too, because we're not going to see those wave heights drop a whole lot on Saturday either. So yeah, we've got some fairly high wave heights in there, and that's going to create some dangerous seas out there. So let's take a look at marine forecast here. It seems to be kind of choking up here a little bit. There we go. South winds at about 5 to 10 knots. Your waves from the northwest at 3 feet at 8 seconds, and from the west at 8 feet at about 15 seconds. Now again, no advisories tonight or tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we'll be looking at that small craft advisory. All right, once again, take a quick look at your overnight lows. Low 40s in the valley, teens and 20s to the north and east. Out towards Siskiyou County, mid to upper 20s. Low 30s Trinity, upper 30s inland, upper 30s and low 40s for you along the coast. All right, here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast as we wrap this up. Temperatures should be in the low to mid 60s here for tomorrow. And kind of take a look region by region. Dry for the first half of the day for Weaverville. By the evening, showers. Showers for the day on Sunday, I'd say on Monday, and then on Tuesday, we dry things out entirely. Taking a look at the north coast. Here you can see for the coast, showers by mid-afternoon, showers Sunday into Monday, dry on Tuesday. Now again, keep in mind, it's not going to be raining the entire time. You will get breaks in there. There you can see the inland areas. Saturday late afternoon, showers. Sunday showers. Off and on showers Monday, then dry on Tuesday. Let's take a look at Siskiyou County. Now, we're seeing that system pass through late tomorrow night. That's what we're looking at there for Friday. For Saturday, probably sometime in the evening, the rain begins to kick in. That's also the case for Sunday and a chance on Monday. For Modoc County, again, it's kind of like early Saturday morning, late Friday night, early Saturday morning, that weak system passing through. It's very weak. It's going to be sprinkles. And then for Saturday evening, Saturday night, the rain kicks in. Chance for showers Sunday, most likely dry on Monday. And of course, dry on Tuesday as well. Your eastern mountains, again, as that system passes overhead, it may bring parts of northern Lassen County, maybe a chance for a sprinkle late Friday night, early Saturday morning. And then the next system, heavier system, comes in Saturday night, Sunday showers. That may even linger on into Monday before drying out on Tuesday. Now for the valley, taking you down to the south. And here's the bottom line with rain over the weekend. The farther south you go, the slimmer the chance for rain. But it looks like by Saturday evening and Sunday, you've got a chance for showers. I think for everybody in the valley. But again, Gridley, you'll see a slimmer chance for rain than, say, Chico or even Redding. Speaking of Chico, there's your 7-day outlook. So I have put that chance for showers in there Saturday evening, Saturday night. Sunday, you may get a sprinkle or a light shower. I wouldn't count on much, though. Monday, you're dry. And then, of course, the rest of next week looking pretty dry and, of course, warmer, too. All right, let's go and take a look at your forecast heading up to the north. Of course, as you know, your Valley Neighborhood forecast brought to you by Walgamuth Painting. Your temperatures will be in the upper 60s. 67 degrees for Redding, 68 for Palo Cedro, and 67 degrees for Red Bluff. Let's take a look at that 7-day outlook for Redding. So again, Saturday evening, Saturday night showers. I think we will see a pretty decent chance for showers on Sunday. Dry on Monday, And of course, dry on Tuesday, getting into the low 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. That is your evening update. I'll be back again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and live on Coffee with Krueger on a special time at 6:30. We'll see you then.
Barr & Mudford is a top established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.